BTS News Today. The global music industry was thrown into shock after reports emerged that HYB chairman Bang Si-hyuk had spoken publicly about BTS' decision not to participate in the 2027 Grammy Awards. The revelation instantly became one of the most discussed entertainment stories online, with fans around the world debating what it could mean for the future relationship between BTS and the Recording Academy. The issue gained even more attention after Bang Si-hyuk was linked to discussions explaining the group's stance. Industry observers interpreted the message as a broader statement about how non-Western artists are categorized in major international award shows. Many fans praised BTS for taking a stand, calling the decision a powerful message about equality in global music. The Recording Academy has said it respects BTS's choice and has argued that the new category, what makes the story even more dramatic, is the timing. BTS recently returned to full group activities following military service and has been enjoying major global success with its comeback era. Their latest album and world tour have generated enormous international attention, making the decision to step away from the Grammys particularly significant. Reuters and AP noted that the move marks the first time BTS has publicly chosen not to participate in the Grammy submission process. Social media exploded within minutes of the news spreading. Whether the boycott will lead to changes inside the Recording Academy remains unclear. What is certain is that BTS has once again sparked a global conversation that reaches far beyond music charts and trophies. As the 2027 Grammy Awards approach, the world will be watching closely to see whether this controversy becomes a turning point in how international artists are recognized on the world stage. The controversy did not stop there. As entertainment reporters continued to follow the story, attention quickly shifted to how BTS members themselves were reacting behind the scenes. Although none of the 7 members had released a detailed personal statement at the time, sources close to the group described the atmosphere as calm but determined, suggesting that the decision had been discussed internally for a long period rather than made suddenly. Industry analysts in Seoul believe the move could become one of the most influential artist-led statements in recent music history. BTS has spent years breaking records in the United States, topping the Billboard charts, selling out stadiums across multiple continents, and receiving Grammy nominations in major categories. Because of that history, many experts argue that the group's refusal to participate carries far greater symbolic weight than a typical award show dispute. Entertainment commentator Kim Ji-hoon told local media that BTS appears to be sending a message not only to the Grammys, but to the entire global music business. They are no longer simply asking for inclusion, he said. They are asking for equal standards. The debate has also spread among musicians outside Korea. Several Asian artists and producers posted supportive messages online, saying they understood the concerns raised by BTS. Others defended the new Grammy category, arguing that additional recognition for Asian pop could create more opportunities for emerging artists. The disagreement has effectively divided the entertainment world into 2 camps, making the discussion even more intense. Meanwhile, HYB has reportedly received a surge of inquiries from international media outlets seeking clarification. Company officials have largely declined to elaborate beyond the public comments already made, a silence that has fueled even more speculation among fans. Every new rumor has been dissected across social media platforms, where millions of ARMY members continue to monitor the situation in real time. What surprised many observers most was the reaction from fans in the United States. Rather than criticizing BTS, a significant number of American listeners expressed support for the group's position, arguing that global artists should compete together regardless of language. Some pointed out that music from Latin America, Europe, and Africa increasingly dominates international charts, making geographic divisions feel outdated in the streaming era. As the story continued to dominate headlines, broadcasters began questioning whether BTS would attend the Grammy ceremony in any capacity, perform as guests, or avoid the event entirely. No official answer has been given, and that uncertainty has become one of the biggest talking points surrounding the 2027 awards season. Behind the controversy, however, BTS appears focused on its comeback activities. The group is preparing for upcoming international promotions and live performances, and insiders say rehearsals have continued as scheduled. Fans attending recent events reported that the members looked energetic and appreciative of the support they have received during the unfolding debate. The broader impact may not be known for months. If other major artists decide to raise similar concerns, the Recording Academy could face increasing pressure to review its category structure. For now, the organization has maintained that the new award was designed to celebrate Asian pop music, while BTS supporters insist that true celebration means competing on the same stage as every other global artist. One thing is undeniable. What began as an award season story has transformed into a worldwide conversation about representation, equality, and the future of international music. BTS has once again proven that its influence extends far beyond entertainment, and the next statement from either HYB or the Recording Academy could determine how this extraordinary controversy is remembered for years to come.
You wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show